down the bottom corner, left corner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're on air. All right.
Okay. I'll just unpause the timer. It's gonna feel so weird using the shifter.
It is. Was you able to get everything hooked back up like you normally do?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, it might be a little bit different, only because I forgot how it was like the last time.
Yeah. But I mean, it's probably pretty close.
But I think I have it better than I had last time.
Oh, well, that's
now,
good.
Now I have like the wire for the pedals like wrapped around one of the poles so that it's not like hanging off the side or to where it, like when I move it, it's not like wrapped in the pedals.
Oh, well, that's good. So you don't have any interference or anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Coming to the green, driver.
Oh, why am I didn't change my car.
Get ready here.
That's fine.
Green's out.
I'm Chase Elliott.
Well, does it really matter?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, it's just a car.
You got room.
Oh, here, hello, wall. I forgot this track.
Got a car low now. Got a car low now. Clear down low.
I don't know how to race this track with an extra
I
car.
neither.
All clear.
Right now I'm shifting down the
Car
through
down
it.
inside.
I'm going up the fifth and the straights. I'm going
Got
out
one down low now.
fourth.
Oh, I can't turn. Oh, what am I? I got to redo this. Yeah. I got to get used to this.
Hold your line. Bottom's clear. Inside. Bottom's clear. Clear all around. Inside. Clear low, bud.
Oh, Lord. Smack the wall real good there.
All clear. Clear low, bud.
I'm going backwards, bud.
Inside.
I don't know if my steering wheel should be making this noise, but like when I shift,
Alright, you're clear.
you hear that?
Yeah.
It's like it's making the noise as if the thing that's holding the steering wheel in place is like moving,
Got one inside.
but it's tight.
You sure you got it all tight?
Yeah, it's tight.
You're all clear up top.
I can get this car to turn.
My car's turning perfectly fine. Are you hitting the brakes at all?
Inside.
I'm getting out of gas.
I think
Way
you
out
have
of
to hit the
gas.
brakes you have to hit the brakes a little bit.
Got a car low now.
Are you just going up the track when you go into the corner?
Yeah, because I'm going in too hard. I'm trying to lift.
Yeah, you gotta hit the brakes a little bit. You gotta like tap the brakes just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm having temperature issues. I'm having temperature issues right now.
Careful,
The
still
temperature
there.
light is
All
coming up
clear.
a bunch.
Oh,
Like on
wow.
the straights. Is it coming up for you?
No.
The temperature thing is coming up for me,
Good job.
like in the straights.
Huh. Oh, I should downshift it right there.
Yeah,
Excellent lap. Good job.
I just hit the wall and I'm spinning.
No caution?
For some reason not.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
My temperature is going back up. Going back up. Ooh. It says my oil temperature is at like 260.
What? Oh, I just...
261 in the turn one.
Still there. All clear.
261. 261 into the corners.
All outside. Hold your line. All
My
clear.
oil temperature is at 261 into the corners. It's at 262?
Hold your line.
263 in the turn one right there. I think when it gets to 260, that's when the brake or the temperature thing comes
Oh,
up.
I'm spinning.
You're spinning?
How's that not a caution?
Yellow's out. Back her down.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I think I need to take some tape off. But it's at 40. I need to probably take it down to 30.
Oh, I got
I'm gonna
you.
take that down to 30. I'm gonna pit just because I need to take some tape off.
I got you.
Because I'm getting ready to overheat. I was getting ready to overheat. My
Ah,
temperature
you got too much tape on. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Yes.
The temperature was going up to like 263 in the turn one.
Yeah, that'll. Too much tape. It will overheat.
All right, we're being
Oh no. I got one down pit road.
You went down pit road.
What happened?
I think that's gonna be.
How do I
there's
change
gonna
it?
be a caution.
How do I change my setting?
Well, there's about to be a caution because I just completely just rammed into people. Okay, why isn't it causing a caution?
We need to redo this race.
I just rammed right into a bunch of people.
We need to change this setting. Do we got the right setting on this?
Yeah, we have the right setting. There we go. Jeez. Are you a lap down? Hold on.
Huh?
Let me just check. Let me check with you. You're okay. You're on the lead lap. I'm gonna start in the back. I wouldn't pit because.
Well, I didn't have any choice.
Well.
I spun down pit road.
Well, no. Just because you're down pit road doesn't mean you're pitting.
I'll change my view. How do I change my view?
All right, Papa.
I got. Yeah,
I'm gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top and just go up a little bit. So you.
I gotta change my view first.
Wait, did you go down pit road that time?
Huh?
Just go down pit road that time.
No, I did not go down pit road that time.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Chastain, you're so slow. Okay, I think I'm good on the temperature now.
Car high. Careful. They're all around.
No, I had
might be
to.
good on the temperature. Oh, the temperature's an eye on it. I say I think I might be good on the temperature now. I just need to keep an eye on it.
So I wonder what happened on the.
Use it if you need it.
While we weren't getting no cautions.
I don't know. And I had it set to strict yellows. Jeez, you just ran right in the back of me.
Yeah, I did. I body slammed you.
Stay in line. Hold your line. Clear high. Clear high. You're all clear on the bottom.
I hear Denny Hamlin.
Bottom's clear.
Denny Jamlin.
Denny Wackman.
Oh yeah,
Clear
Wackman.
high,
Yeah,
clear
right.
high. Got a car low now. You're all clear on the bottom. Inside. Clear all around.
Okay, the oil temperature is slowly going up, but it's not going up as fast as it was before I pitted.
Stay low. All right, you're clear. Got a car high now. All clear.
On air, one person viewing.
That was a great lap.
Yeah, I think I got the temperature.
Figured out.
I got the temperature under control. Because the highest it's gone to so far is like 250 something.
Yeah, that tape, too much tape on there.
The highest it's gone to so far after the pit stop,
Yeah.
was like 251, 252. and the temperature thing, the temperature like goes off at like 260,
All clear.
260, 261.
Yeah, too much, definitely too much tape. Will definitely overheat it.
260, 260, I think 261 is when the temperature like goes off and it says you're getting ready to overheat. I mean, I probably could put like, cause I went from like 40% tape down to 30% tape. I probably could put like I probably, cause it goes by like 5%. So I probably could put it up to like 35.
I didn't know that tape would really matter a whole lot on this here, being a short track.
Outside, outside. All right,
I think it
clear outside.
does matter. Cause I've seen like at short tracks, the crews like still put tape on the grills.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, I know they got
All
a
right,
certain
you're
amount
clear.
on there, but I didn't think it would. I didn't think putting more on would really give you an advantage.
Well, I'm gonna try to put. I'm gonna put on the next pit stop. I'm gonna put that 5% on
Good to
there.
go.
Bring it up to 35%.
Oh, sorry,
Bring it
LaJoy, I got in there too hard.
All clear.
He didn't wreck
next
though.
pit stop
I'm getting
I'm
ready to
gonna-
wreck though.
Got a car high now. All right, you're clear.
On the next pit stop, I'm gonna bring it up to like 35. I'm gonna bring up that extra 5% on the tape.
All outside.
I'm wrecking again. Oh, I
Makes me
wrecked
a little bit
myself.
faster.
Straighten it out. Straighten it out.
All right. Just go to the pit. Just say pit, but don't actually pit, and tell me what the tape percentage is on.
Well,
is for
I
you.
didn't pit. I'm waiting. I'm back on it. I'm waiting for
Well, no,
everybody else.
you can hit circle and then go back. Just hit pit.
Yeah.
And look at the tape thing. What is the percentage on yours?
Oh, on the, what do I hit?
On
What do you
tape.
want me to hit on?
So go back and then do X for pit. Show and tell me what the tape is, and then go back.
Okay.
Actually, go back. Just go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back because it's getting ready to turn off.
Okay.
We'll do that next caution.
All right.
Because what you can do is you can hit X like you're gonna pit,
Coming to the
Right.
green,
and it
driver.
pulls up the stuff.
ready.
But then you can hit circle
Oh, and
go
to
back
show
and
your.
not pit.
Oh, what happened there?
What happened?
I guess somebody got in the back of me. All right,
Here's the
pit.
chance.
All right, tape is 40%.
That's weird because I was at 40%, and that's when I was getting the temperature thing.
Gotcha.
I'm actually gonna take this chance to put it up to like 35%. Pit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just didn't take off or I don't know what I did wrong. But I got turned myself around.
Coming
Well, I
to the green.
could to put that extra 5% on the
ready.
tape.
I'm not doing very good today. And why my car keep spinning?
Got a car high now.
I can't even get on the gas.
Nice driving that stage, driver.
As soon as I touch the gas, the car spins out.
Huh.
This is so crazy. I mean, literally, as soon as I touch the gas, the car spun out. Huh. What do you think's causing that?
I don't know.
And I was on the outside.
Are you turning while you're hitting
No,
the gas?
no. I mean, it was on the start. It was on a restart, so I'm
Almost
not.
ready.
I got to turn a little bit. Just
Inside.
did it again right there. I got into.
Clear
What
left.
is the deal here? I can't even touch the steering. As soon as I even want to touch on the steering, car spins.
Did you change anything?
Not that I know of.
It might be the setup.
You know, I did have to restart the coming in on the race. I had to go back and restart. I wonder if there's a setup got changed. 'Cause I can't even touch the gas and the steering at
Be
all.
ready here. You're all clear up top. Inside. Got one inside.
Maybe don't get in the gas like straight away. Like like
Yeah, I'm trying to let it roll
go,
through
like,
the corner.
like half throttle.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm
Just
changing
do,
it
like,
now.
half throttle when it starts.
All clear. Inside.
Dirt tracking it.
All clear. Hold your line. Bottom clear.
I know one thing I can't. I gotta get that bottom line.
You're all clear up top. All clear.
I use the wall as a.
Hold your line. That one inside. We're all around. All right, you're clear. You got room. You're clear. Inside.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't try to go to.
Still there.
I'm starting to think I need to start doing the shifting,
Clear high, bud. Clear down low.
so I can make this kind of corner
Car
better.
down inside. Low's clear.
Well, I don't think it's the shifting. It's just that you're not.
Yeah, because if I can get the
Are you
car to
hitting the brakes
shift,
at all? Are you hitting
Yeah.
the brakes at all?
some yes, but I do better on shifting. I'm doing better on the shifting.
All right, you're clear.
Like if I come in, like when I come, oh, whoa!
I got into Christopher Bell and he just started. I barely got into Christopher Bell and he was just getting crazy.
No, what I'm finding is if I can make this thing shift, it's like braking basically. That's what the whole
No,
idea of it is. Not use the brakes and shift.
No, that's not the idea. You're
Sure it
supposed
is.
to brake.
Almost ready.
You're
Well, I
supposed
do,
to brake
if I
at
have
short
to.
tracks.
If I have to, I will.
No, Pablo, you're supposed to brake at short tracks.
Got a car low now.
That's the whole
Well, I ain't gotta
point
worry
of
about
short
braking
tracks.
right
You're
now
supposed to
because my
brake.
car won't even.
Still there. Got a car low now.
Did you spin out again?
All the way
Nope.
to the wall. Inside.
I thought you were getting mad at something.
No, I wouldn't. No, I'm just saying it.
All clear.
Trying to figure out what works best for me. And right now, driving this Chase Elliott might be my problem.
No, that's not the problem.
I know. I'm
The
just
car
saying
doesn't
that.
matter.
Dude. I'm just saying it, dude. I
Why
got
would
the
driving this Chase
Joy
Elliott be a
Logano.
problem?
I got the Joy Logano guys mad at me for not being him.
Same thing. You're talking like the one YouTuber I used to watch, talking about like he always plays Wreckfest and he like always talks about like the Wreckfest gods like hating him.
All clear.
That's cool.
And now you're talking about the Joey Logano gods hating you.
Got a car low now. Caution.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not driving as Mr. Logano. What if my setup
doesn't
did
matter.
get changed?
Who you're driving as doesn't matter. It's how you drive.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm definitely not doing very good today.
I think it's just how you drive. I think it's just the way that you have to drive the next gen cars and you're not used to driving
With the
the next gen
controller.
cars. No, you're just not used to driving the next gen cars at this track.
Well, that's true too. I mean, yeah, it is a difference.
Inside.
Yeah, it is a lot different. Because I'm shifting. It's different for me. I'm
Yes.
shifting a lot more.
Clear low, bud.
I used to just not even shift.
Hold your line.
I used to only shift on the start.
All right, you're clear. All right, halfway inside. Clear high, clear high. Hold your line, got one outside. Stay in line. Car high, careful. Clear high, bud. Hold your line. Got one inside.
Yeah, I can't. They definitely drive different. Oh,
Clear down low. Car there on the inside. All clear.
I think my setup's off.
Inside.
If you had your setup, if you,
Yeah,
you had,
but when I went into the game though, I had to change. I had to go back and select whether it was hard and all that stuff, and then reselect.
which one did you choose?
Hard. But I don't.
It's not different. It's not different then. It's just you're not used to the car.
But I wonder if it
Mexican
affects.
car.
Remember how it don't save my profile? I wonder if it somehow or another didn't save my setup
Hold your line. Stay high.
when I changed my.
If you always choose the hard preset, then it's the same as every single time.
On the slider, it's the same.
Careful.
No.
Still there.
The slider doesn't matter.
Load's clear.
You
But I changed the slider,
when you got into the
remember?
lobby. You changed the slider when you got into the lobby, then it's the same slider that you always have.
I had to change the slider when I went into the lobby. I had to change the slider. When I changed the slider, then when I joined the party, then I had to go back in like I had to start all over again. But it never came back up to that screen. So it makes me wonder is if there's something. Huh?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to tell you what I'm meaning.
But if you changed the slider when you were in the lobby that I created, that we're in right now, then it's the same slider.
Got one inside.
That's the same setup you always have. If you chose hard and you changed the slider to what you wanted while you were in the lobby that I invited you to, then it's the same that you always have.
Yellow flag.
All I'm saying is because it didn't save my profile and I had to go back in. I'm not guaranteed that it saved what the slider setting was. There's no guarantee of that because of the glitches this game has. There is no guarantee that my slider stayed the same.
Be ready here.
Because I had to go back in and reselect the stuff to go back into the game. When you did
you have to change anything when you got into the lobby with me?
Yes, I had to go back in. It took me back to the beginning.
Once you changed all that stuff, did you change your slider?
It didn't show up. It didn't show up.
So what you want to do is restart the entire race.
No, I'm saying that I'm just wondering if my setup got changed. Is why this car won't drive. Because I'm in 39th. I can't even turn the car. So something has changed. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that there's something different, and I'm wondering if my setup got changed differently. Because
I don't think it's your
I know I'm not good at this, but I don't run 39th at Richmond.
I just think that you're not braking.
All right. You're coming.
I can't even turn the car at all. I can't even. I know what you're saying.
But listen.
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Remember, I had you change to the expert driving difficulty because because it's faster than what you originally had, and you've never driven Richmond. You've never driven this track with that setup, so you're just used to driving this track with your very first setup.
Yes,
which was braking for you.
And
so
I agree
now
with you.
You're not used to braking yourself, so you're just not braking, and you're thinking, oh,
No.
it's just the car. The car's
No,
the setup
that's not at all.
The setup's different.
No.
You're not braking. That's what the
No.
problem is.
Okay. So me stepping on the gas and turning the wheel, making the car spin it out, has to do with the brakes.
The start, I have no idea what the start is. I have absolutely no idea what the start is. But the car not turning is you not hitting the brakes.
No, the car is turning. The car's spinning. It's turning plenty good.
You were saying that after the start.
I've corrected that
You're
problem.
having trouble.
I've corrected that problem.
Okay, I don't know what the start is then. I don't know what it is.
I'm not saying you do know what it is. I'm not asking you if you know what it is.
And I'm pretty sure it's not the setup.
Well, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I wish you could do on it.
There's no
Can I say something?
setup. There's no settings that would make the car spin out like that.
Got a combo now. All clear.
I wish there was a way that you could go in here and check what your adjustments are without having to go all the way back to the beginning.
Got one inside. Bottom free. Use it if you need it.
You can't make any adjustments on this car. Once you do your setup,
You can make adjustments.
well, you can't change the sliders and stuff.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Where do you change that?
Now,
Where do I change my? Where do I change my?
I'm gonna cause a caution, and I'm gonna tell you what to do.
And it's gonna change the slider like we do when we do the
It's gonna
first.
change the slider. It's just gonna be percentages. So go to pit. Go to pit.
All right.
Wedge. Go down to wedge. Are you loose?
Yeah, it's very loose. Yes.
So adding wedge would be making it tighter, right?
I guess. I don't know. I've never messed with the wedge. Let me try.
Okay, what's your wedge at? What's your wedge at?
I'm gonna change it to 50.
No, what's your wedge? What was your wedge at?
49.5, I think.
49 and a half?
I
Change
think
it to
that's what
50.
it was. That's what I'm doing.
Change it to 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Now,
that.
accept. Hit X again, and then advance.
All right, let's try that. Let's see what happens.
That should make your car tighter, so you don't have the spinning out problem.
Well, I'm getting better on. I know I'm not used to driving this car. That for sure.
I thought you were saying like.
All right, you're coming to the
As soon as I was touching the
I thought you were
gas,
saying that it was something. I thought you were saying that you thought it was something to do with like the settings, like in the main lobby.
that's what makes me wonder. That's what I'm saying.
But based off after you were saying like that that your car was spinning out and stuff, and you should have just said, is it that the back end is sliding out instead of staying still? Like your car wants to spin out all the time.
Right.
You should have just said you were loose. Then I would have known from the start.
Okay.
And then we wouldn't have had this argument.
Well, it's not an argument. It's just that I'm trying to explain to you, and you're like not letting me.
But you were trying to say that it was something to do with the game glitching.
I was asking if it would have something to do with it. I was asking if something had changed.
I was trying to tell you that it had nothing to do with the setup, or it had nothing to do with the settings, and you were still trying to say that it was the settings.
I mean, I know that I'm driving on a different thing right now. I understand that, but I'm starting to think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start. I want to change up my driving where I can shift and see what that'll do for me. See if that'll help me.
What you did it fix? Did it help? Did it help your problem at all?
It seems like it has helped it some, yes.
See, so when you're loose, the next time you pit, when you're really loose and you can't, and you're having trouble controlling your car because it's wanting to spin out,
right?
All you gotta do is next time we're gonna go next caution, hit and add like 0.5% wedge. Add like 0.5% wedge.
Okay.
If it's too tight, decrease the wedge by 0.5%. That's what I do. If I'm too tight, I take away 0.5% wedge.
Gotcha.
And if I'm too loose, I add 0.5% wedge.
Still there. All right, clear outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can.
Because all the times that you've complained about the setup being changed, something about the setup being changed or something, or the game changing the setup, I think it was just that you didn't know how to, or didn't have the right slider. Your slider was too far to the right, or your slider was too far to the left.
Yeah.
And you didn't know how to like change that during the race. And the way to change that during the race is adding wedge or taking away wedge.
Oh, see, because I've really never done any of that business. I mean, I understand.
Because every time you complain about it, is you never say that you're loose or you're tight.
Right.
You just start off, and the entire time you're just saying the setup's changed, something with the setup is wrong, and you don't ever tell me that it's loose or tight. Because if you would tell me that it's either loose or tight, I would be able to tell you how to fix it.
When you get on your brakes, does it make like a squealing noise?
What do you mean?
When you get on your brakes, does it make like a squealing noise? Like your brakes are squealing?
Are you getting on your brake? Are you like on the brakes completely? Like when you hit the brakes, are you?
No, I'm trying to do it as easy as I can, but it's hard to do with the paddle shifter. I mean, with this what I have here.
But are you, when you're braking, do you like, are you pulling the trigger all the way down?
No, I'm just trying to feather it because it's.
Careful, still there.
Does it squeal just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
All clear.
That's what happens with me.
Got one outside.
That's what I was
think
asking you.
I think at short tracks, like because like mine's like squealing just a tiny bit.
You got room. You're clear.
But what I'm doing, how I'm braking is I'm like barely on the brakes going into the corner.
Looking inside now.
Whoa. No pit road, baby. No pit road.
Inside. Bottom free. Use it if
I
you
just
need it.
see for me,
You're clear.
that's what I'm saying. I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to have to just do something different with this controller because this controller is really limited me on this driving.
Hold your line.
I think what you need is a steering wheel and gas pedals.
Because I'm having a lot of problems with this controller.
Car there on your outside. Inside.
I think you'd be a lot better off with
Yeah,
steering wheel and
because
gas
especially with this next gen car.
You don't
Because it's getting to the point
need-
where I can't hardly even drive this car.
and you don't need a shifter. All you need is a steering wheel and gas pedal. All you need is a steering wheel and gas pedals, and the steering wheel has like a paddle shifter. Because the paddle shifters work on this game.
Looking inside.
So really, all you need is a steering wheel and gas pedals with a paddle shifter on the steering wheel,
Inside.
kind of like mine.
Clear.
And then you would need a stand.
Got a car low now. Got a car low now.
I mean, I'm trying different things right now to try to do better, and I'm just having a problem, a lot of problems.
Inside. All right, you're clear.
Well,
Car on the outside
I
now.
think you just need to work on like.
Car outside. Hold your line.
I just need to drive it more. I don't play this enough. I'm barely on this. The only time I'm ever on here
Whenever
is
you're having problems,
the only time I ever get on this is when me and you are playing a game. That's the only time I ever get on this.
Well, I think right now, when you're having problems with your car handling, I think you just need to work on communicating with me on what the problem is better.
Yeah.
Because like you never tell me like if you're loose or tight. You just say there's something wrong with the setup. I think the setup's changed. Something's wrong with the setup. Like you don't you don't tell me
what's
like
going on.
What specifically is wrong with the car.
Yeah. Well, I just think
if you would tell me, like all those times that you were complaining about the setup being changed, if you would have just told me if you were like loose or tight, like I would have told you like you need to do this or this, and the problem would have been fixed.
Right. Well, it's not fixed. I mean, I'm not anywhere near.
I mean, it would have been helped. Are you still loose?
Yeah, I'm still, and this is mainly, I think it's just me. I just
no.
don't drive this enough.
Loose? Are you still loose? Like, is it
Yeah,
still
I'm
sliding?
all over the place.
I can't. Sliding?
I cannot drive this car. It's like I'm driving on ice.
And so the back end is sliding out from you.
The whole car is, everything on this, it's just loose. Just loose. I can't steer the car. I can't get on the gas. I'm just like I'm all over the track. I'm just like a pinball. I just can't stay out of people's way.
You can't turn and you
get on the gas, the car gets loose, I go into the corner. It's just, I'm just really struggling right now. I don't know if it's me or what it is right now.
Add another 0.5% of wedge. See if that helps.
I mean, because right now I'm just struggling
Is it mostly getting like really loose? Like, is it mostly trying to spin out on you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't drive the car with any confidence at all.
Is it trying to spin out?
Yes, I mean the car is loose, dude. I mean it's completely loose. I can't even step on the gas. As soon as I step on the gas,
Okay,
the car's
then
coming around.
Did you add the .5 wedge?
Yes.
Okay, then if
All right, you're coming to screen.
whenever
Be
you
ready
add
here.
wedge,
Green
if
flag,
it's
green flag.
still loose, the next time you pit, you have to add a little bit more wedge.
I did.
That's what they do. That's what they do in normal. That's what they do in real life.
Yeah, no.
If
I'm just trying to.
they
I'm
make
just
they
not
make
having
the
a good day.
adjustment. They make the adjustment, see what it does, and if it's still loose, add a little bit more.
Right.
Is it still loose?
Sorry, I can't tell. I think we went half a lap and caution came out.
Hmm.
I'm just struggling right here on this track today. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I'm just not. I'm having a rough time of it. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't figure this out. I just can't. I can't drive with any confidence. I can't move my car around because as soon as I do, then it's loose. It's just I can't really. And there's something. I've got something. I'm just not. I'm missing on here. I don't know what it is. I can't figure this out. Because I'm usually, I know I'm not very good at this, but geez, man, I can't. I've never had a situation where you drive the car.
You're getting into the corner right, good, right? But then, like, is the problem with, like, the car not turning, is it that you're going into the corner good, but then, like, in the middle of the corner, you're going up?
Yeah, right now I did. I'm starting. I'm working on that part. And it seems like it seems like it is getting a little bit.
That part right there is you're not braking.
Yeah, that part I know. I'm working on that part. That part I'm working on. Yes, I'm working on that.
You're braking for a short. You're braking for a too. You're braking too short of a time period.
Right. Now I'm getting that all figured out. I think the wedge did help some.
Yeah, I know what both the situations are. I know what the problem is for both situations. Both situations are, so the not turning part is you're not braking going into the corner for a long enough period. You're braking for a short enough. You're not braking for as long as you need to. That's so when you let off the gas or when you let off the brake, your car just goes up. Because you didn't brake long enough.
Long enough, yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm trying to get used to, but it's hard to that's harder to control that because you can't. That's hard to control. That's hard to control the braking with this controller because you know you think you just barely touch it. It's not consistent. You can just barely touch it. You think it's just going to put the brakes on easy. You can't. I can't get the feel for how much braking based on this trigger.
Yeah, I found out like a while ago that if you like barely hold in, like
that's why I think I would be better off if I could shift.
On the triggers, if you hold the trigger in just barely, it doesn't do anything at all.
Right. And so I'm trying to learn.
Do you know how to, can you hold the trigger in like halfway?
Dude, I'm trying, man. This is like I said.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to
I know
help
you are, and I appreciate it. But I'm just saying right now, let me just focus on this, trying to drive it right now instead of talking and see if I can't figure something out here.
Driver 3 wide. Careful, still there. Car outside. Hold your line. Got down low now.
No, pit road.
Car high, careful.
Ah, now I'm spinning. Ah, crap.
Yellow's out.
Was it because you got on the apron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn all this, man. It's gonna be a process.
I think
I think personally, I would do better with shifting, because you can shift and not have to brake all the time. Sometimes downshifting it keeps you having to be on the brake. That's like on a road course. You downshifting, man, you're not on the brake all the time. You're downshifting. Your downshifting allows you to not have to brake all the time, that way you don't lose that momentum.
Well, that's also because some of the turns on road courses aren't as sharp as those turns where you're letting off the gas, where you're just letting off the gas and downshifting. Those are turns that aren't as sharp as short track turns.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use the brakes, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, at short tracks you have to use the brakes.
Right.
But what you're talking about with like road courses, those turns that you're talking about are turns that that are not anywhere near as sharp as short track turns.
Clear high, clear high. Got a car low now. All clear. Got a car low now. Inside. Hold your line. Got one inside. All clear. Got a car low now.
See, like when I go into these corners, if I get this car to shift in this corner, it makes this corner so much better for me. I can roll right through the corner so much better.
Well, I know that when you downshift, the car turns more.
Yeah, but I can't get it to.
But you still need
I'm gonna figure out how do you even do this shifter on these controllers.
It's L1 and R1. R1 is up and L1 is down. But if the way your controller is set up, like your controller settings, the way they're set up, is it where you're hitting L1 or which button are you hitting to change the camera view?
R1.
Yeah. Then then.
Oh, that's the shifter you're saying?
On my on my PlayStation, if I were to use my controller on my PlayStation on this game, the shifting would be L1 and R1. But since your camera, so on if I use the controller on my PlayStation, the shifting would be L1 and R1, and the camera and the camera would be square, and the mirror would be triangle. But since your camera and mirror is L1 and R1 on your PlayStation, that means square and triangle on your controller would be upshifting and downshifting. So if you were to change it to manual, for your controller, it would be, for your controller setups on your game, it would be
back it down,
if I got downshift. Crap. I'm going down pit road again. Yeah, I'm just having a bad day, dude. I'm just having a bad day.
There we go.
Oh well. This is one of them days. Gonna finish last again. I'll get them next time. I'm just struggling, man.
Did you spin out?
Now, see, it just changed my camera view.
It's because when there's a caution when you're in pit road.
No, it doesn't do that. It just started doing this. It just started doing this today. I've always had the hood. Okay, all right.
Was it in the third person camera?
What's third-person camera? It was showing the whole car.
Showing the entire car. When it's showing the entire car.
It's never done that before. It's never done that before.
No, it's not done that before because this is the first time that I've had. You don't remember the last time that you've gone into the pits and I've had to cause a caution while you're in the pits. This has done this all the time. It does that all the time. When a player is in the pits and there's a caution while they're in the pits, for some reason the game with whatever they had done with it, whatever the game settings are, like whatever, it's done this like even before the update, even before the DLC. Whatever the game's like coding is. Like when a player's in the pits and there's a caution while they're in the pits, it changes their view to the third-person view, which is where it's showing the entire car.
I wonder why it does that, because I don't ever remember that happening before.
Because it's been like a while since you've been in your pits, and I've had to cause a caution while you're in the pits.
So if I'm in the pits and you cause a caution, then it puts
If you're in pit lane and I cause a caution, it's gonna change your camera to the third person camera.
Okay.
And it'll do that to anybody.
So I guess that hasn't happened in this situation. So that's why I was wondering. It was making me think that it was making me think that I got a lot of glitching going on. That's why I was thinking I was having trouble with the car.
It's not glitching, it's just, it does that to anybody. It'll do that to anybody.
Okay.
Clear high, car high, careful, you're all around.
I just don't spend enough time on here to learn this.
I've had that happen to me while I was playing offline.
Because it threw me off, dude. Because you're used to having it a certain way.
I was doing a race, and I was doing a green flag pit stop because it was a longer race.
Yeah.
And there was just a caution, and it kept my camera it put my camera in the third person.
I know, that's weird. Because then I'm trying to figure it out. So here I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it, and I'm getting past. I'm like, geez, what more can I have happen to me?
Well, it lets you change, like, once all the caution stuff, once all the, like, the heads up stuff, once all the caution stuff goes away, it'll let you change before the green flag. It lets you change the camera right before the green flag.
I guess I didn't know how to do it. That's why I was looking on my thing trying to change it. I was trying to figure it out because I didn't know how to change the view.
Well, changing the view on your controller is always R1. It's always R1.
Okay.
Alright, you're clear. Inside.
Unless you change it when you try to do the unless you try to go to the manual and you want to change
then that's going to change
to L1 and R1, and then it's going to change it to where turning the mirror on and off is triangle, and changing the camera would be square if you were to change the settings.
I mean, I think the biggest problem for me is I don't do these enough, so then I get frustrated because you know what I'm saying? It gets frustrated because I'm just like I'm doing so bad. It's just, and then every little thing's going on. I'm thinking, geez, man. But I don't have time to spend all the time on it to try to learn this thing. I just have to kind of.
See, I haven't had any practice at this track, like, with this car at all.
And I know different tracks will obviously cause more problem, and I have issues on these other tracks, and it looks like Richmond is one of them, especially with this car here.
Yeah. Well, it's just like real life. Like, some of the drivers that did good at in the older cars.
You're right. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying I wish
let's see, like,
I don't drive them enough to get used to them. So I'm having to. It's almost like every time I do a race, I'm having to relearn the car all again because I don't drive it enough to get used to the car.
This game has really been like kind of like accurate to real life, because like some people
and that's what I'm saying.
Some people with the change to the next gen cars, some people do better than they did with the older cars,
Right.
And some people do worse. Some people do worse than they did with the
Like me.
with the older cars. And some people just do the same, like me. But
Well,
I know people. Some people do better. And
yeah,
it's
but
just
you're
like, it's just like
you do a
your
lot
life,
of
'cause
you
some
do a lot
some-
of you're on here a lot. You're on here a lot.
No, I haven't done. I have barely done. I've only done one or two tracks with the next gen cars. I have never done Richmond before this. Before this race, I've never done Richmond with the next gen car. I've never done Talladega. I've never done Bristol.
No, I'm just saying, but you're
Bristol, but
right. But I'm
like,
saying, but you're on the PlayStation a lot driving these cars, whether it be the Formula One
No.
car, whether it be you're on it.
I'm driving
You're on
the
it a
Formula,
lot.
I drive the Formula One cars, but those drive a lot. They're
just
always
saying
on road courses, and they drive a lot
I
different.
know, but I'm saying, but you're having the experience, just having the experience of being on the PlayStation, on the games, on the cars. You're getting more experience on there. I'm basically on here one time a week whenever we do this. That's the only time I'm ever on here. So
No,
it is
it's
definitely a learning curve for me.
I mean, I don't really have to have experience. Like, I could go to a track that I've never driven before, do like one or two laps, and have it down already.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean,
that I have experience with these tracks. Like if I could have never ever raced Richmond, like, ever in my life before this race, and I would still, by like the first or second lap, I would be first, second, or third lap, I would be driving the same way I am right now. It's just I adapt better.
Well, I mean,
It's just I adapt a lot better than you.
well, I mean, it helps when you're 15 versus 62 too. So,
Well, I'm right.
and you've been driving with a steering wheel and pedal for a really long time, and I'm still stuck trying to do it with a controller.
I just laughed you.
I know. I don't know. Surprising. You'll probably lap me again before it's over.
Backing up there.
Got one down low now. Road's clear. Got one inside. Road's clear. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Oh, no spinning. Come on, man. And see, that right there just tells you that I don't know what the crap I'm doing, because I'm spinning and I don't know why.
Oh wait, I wasn't.
I was in a
lapping you.
straightaway and I'm starting to spinning, and I'm trying to figure out why am I spinning.
I wasn't lapping you. I forgot that I had pitted before that run, and I was passing you for position.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't lapping you. You guys were still in the lead lap. I was just passing you for
All right,
position. I
spot
had
out
forgotten
here.
that.
Going green. You ready?
I wasn't looking at the position that I was in. I completely forgot that I had pitted before that.
Oh, I
Hold your
got
line.
you.
Stay high.
Like, I just pitted again, so when I pass you, I'll be passing you for position.
Right, but you got fresh tires because you're so much faster.
All clear.
It's like I'm not even in the same league.
Inside.
And I ain't trying to. I know, I'm just trying to get a decent finish. If I keep from spinning. I don't understand. That's the problem I'm having. Is I'm just going to flat out say I just don't know what the crap I'm doing, because I've never had this much trouble with a car before. I'm gonna have to change something. I'm gonna have to do something different on these races on this car. I got to figure out something different, because this is.
We're going green. You ready?
I don't know how to explain it. Like it's something that's just so sensitive that I just can't even touch anything, it seems like. And there's times that it's smooth. That's what freaks me out. There's times that I can be racing with somebody and it does great. And then there's other times it's like I can't even touch the gas and the car is just sitting there spinning. It's like it's inconsistent. Like right now, the car is trying to spin out right there, and I don't understand why. It's just confusing, man. And I can't explain it. I don't know, because I don't know why it's doing it. Like right now.
Well, right now you're having the same problems that the drivers in real life had with their car, with the next-gen cars.
I can't.
Like during testing, when they were testing the next-gen cars. Like the car would just like, the car would be perfectly fine. It would have no handling issues, and then like out of nowhere with no like
yeah, I know.
And
for me to only and I'm just saying, for me to only do races once a week, this is not what I want to be doing, because this is like right now I came in this. This is, to me, it's not fun, because I can't even, I'm not competitive. I'm good. I'm going to change my setup. I'm not going to keep running this setup. Something's going to change, because this is not even fun. Because all I'm doing is sitting there just trying to keep the car on the track.
If you want to be a little, you can change.
Like right there. What did I do? All I did right there was just step on the gas. The car's spinning out.
If you want to change it back to where it brakes for you, and you're not going to be able, there's no way you're going to spin out unless you wreck into somebody, then you can change it back to where it brakes for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
But then you'll be slower than everybody else.
It don't matter. I'd rather be slower than wrecking all the time. I mean, right here, this is crazy, dude. I mean, I'm coming out on a restart of the race. I just touch the gas and get ready to turn. To make the turn, the car just spins out.
We're going green.
I mean, I gotta get on the gas and I gotta turn.
Then when it goes to that profile.
Like right now, I'm spinning right now. I'm not even on the gas.
Are you turning at all?
I gotta make the turn, dude. I can't go. I gotta make the turn. I gotta turn. I'm barely turning the thing, and the car's spinning out. I mean, this is not racing, man.
I don't know what the problem with your game is. Okay,
I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know.
Like, talking to me like I would know.
No, I'm telling you, I know you don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because this is so bizarre. I've never ran 38th and 39th at Richmond, ever. This car, I cannot even do anything with this car.
Well, like I said, you've never done the expert or the hard or expert difficulty at Richmond ever.
I thought we have. I thought we've already raced here. Oh.
You've raced here, but that was before I had you change to expert hard or expert difficulty.
Yeah, because what time is it? 6 o'clock. How long we been on here for now? Because I want to.
I have 25 minutes left.
Okay, so this race is about over. I'm gonna do last. So.
Ready. Green flag.
Well, after this race, we could do a shorter race.
Yeah.
And wherever we finish in that one.
No, this race counts. No. This race counts. That's just all part of the deal.
Okay, but still, we can do a shorter race after this, and
because the points don't really matter. The points don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all going to change when we get to the playoffs.
That's what I've been saying every time you've been.
No, but what I'm saying is I'm not,
Almost
because it's frustrating, bud. You've gotten frustrated driving these cars, and it won't. I've heard you get frustrated. People get frustrated. I'm frustrated because I can't even be competitive.
I only get frustrated because the cars, the handling on both the older cars and the new cars, the next gen cars, just absolutely suck at road courses. They suck at the Roval. They suck at they suck at Indianapolis Roval. those are the two tracks that I always get really, really mad at because I can barely touch the gas. I barely touch the gas. Or I go to hit the gas and go out of the corner and my car just spins for absolutely no reason.
That's what's going on.
I don't have that problem at any other workforce.
And this is what's going on with me right now. Like right now, I'm spinning. I'm by myself.
All clear.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Well, what I was trying to say before was we could do a shorter race, and since you're getting mad, we could do a shorter race.
I'm not mad.
And
I'm frustrated, dude. I'm frustrated. I'm a competitor. I'm frustrated. When my car can't even.
Why can't you ever let me finish?
Why is it saying? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. The thing just popped up on my screen. It says something about exiting the race. Why would that come up on my screen?
What?
It came up on my screen. Exit the race. Confirmed. Why would that come up on my screen?
I don't know. How would I know?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm asking a question.
My game's probably gonna crash here because of how it's done in the past.
Right. Well,
Yep,
I got a big whopping.
It just crashed.
Like my setting right now, my setting that I have right now that's showing on my screen right now, with the slider down there, the setup, it's all the way to tight. And I haven't touched anything.
Alright, well,
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to go out of this. I'm going to go back to my normal setting.
No, just leave. And then when it does the profile, if it does the profile thing,
if it'll save it, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm saying.
Because that's what you've had before, and you've never had any problems with it. The only problems you've ever had was the AI wrecking into you or not being as fast as us.
Right. Well, right now I can't tell. What do I? Because the screen down here where it's showing the streaming is covering up my options down here as to what I need to do to go out of stuff. I just keep hitting the circle.
Are you okay? Are you still in the online lobby stuff?
I'm trying to get out of the lobby. Yes.
Circle. If you're
okay. So just keep hitting circle.
Hit circle until you get to the main screen.
Okay. All right. Because I like having the thing down there in the lower left-hand corner, but it's covering up some of the stuff down there that you would normally select.
Well, do you need to see the speed?
I'm going to cut the streaming off.